Hey, welcome to the Watch and Whisper channel. This G Butterfly, and we're going to talk about Married to Medicine, Season 9, Episode 4. Yes, this is a black screen because my hair is all jacked up. So I said, you know what, let me just do a black screen and go ahead and hit you with what I thought about this week's episode of Married to Medicine. Well, I wrote my notes, so you may hear some papers shuffling around. But it picked up where it left off last week, where Heavenly called Simone a old flip flopping bitch. Baby, I hollered. She also said that she knew Toya old dumbass and Simone was the two who put this together with Contessa. Heavenly said that she was hurt and betrayed. Contessa said Heavenly didn't say she was sorry, and that kind of made her upset because she also felt like they were friends. Now, what I couldn't understand was why did Contessa, while she had an event at her house and had people in the house, she gets so upset she just go to her room, close the door, start fooling with her hair, put on pajamas, and just locked herself in a room while everybody else was in her house. Now I thought that was kind of strange. So Jackie went outside so she could talk to Heavenly and to just make sure Heavenly was good. And Heavenly said she was all right. And she said that she thought that Contessa was her friend. And she said, well, fuck them other ones in there. And I laughed. I said, 'cause that sounds just like Heavenly. And Contessa said she was being reckless because Heavenly was being reckless. No, Contessa was being reckless because she just wanted to be reckless. I think Contessa is mad about something and she's taking it solely out on Heavenly, even though Heavenly did say some funked up stuff about her on her lives that she was having. But I think it's more to it. Now, Simone and Toya were talking, and she said that the energy in the room went all the way down as soon as Anila entered. Well, for whatever reason, Toya is mad at Anila, so she's not going to find anything good about her. And she also had the nerve, Lord, to say that Anila was an idiot. I'm like, well, damn, don't that sound like what Simone was saying about her a few seasons ago? Simone said that Anila, Jackie, and Quad, they were all afraid of Heavenly, or they were just kissing her ass. And they said Heavenly had a psychotic laugh, and why production kept playing that old weird laugh all throughout the portion of the show where they was talking about Heavenly. Anila and Heavenly met up. Heavenly said that Quad said that Eugene had mentioned it to in front of a group of their friends that Toya was the worst mistake of his life. I say, well, Lord, did he really say that about Miss Toya? I guess we'll have to find out. And if she said it on this show, trust and believe it's going to come back out later. Toya said that she found a way to take all the negativity out of her life, and she said it was because she washed her hair and gave herself a facial. I'm like, if that's all you got to do to remove negativity, child, there would be no negativity in the world if we just had to wash our face and wash our hair. I said, ooh, Toya, I'm going to need you to find something else to do. Well, Contessa was in her office and she was talking to a former football player, Roger Gardner. He used to play for the Kansas City Chiefs. And she mostly talked to him about chronic traumatic encephalopathy, which is CTE. And that is usually what some football players get after getting hit so many times and having multiple concussions. Now, Anila got on every nerve that I have. Why was she sitting there complaining that she had to do what everybody else do? Raise your own goddamn kids. Anila said that she just having a hard time dealing with everything since Mos Gomez left because she actually had to get her kids ready for school. The little boy peed on her. How, I don't know, because he was sitting on the toilet. So I was like, I don't know how that worked out. But anyway, she actually had to get her kids ready for school, drop them off at two different schools, wash a load of clothes, do her blog, pick them up, cook, and do homework. And she's saying, I had no breaks. I say, Anila, you are doing what every other woman and some men do throughout the course of the day when you are a parent. Damn, Anila, you're a parent. Get it together. She got on my nerve with that. Anila mom was trying to give her a pep talk over the phone, pretty much telling her, girl, you got this. You can do it. You can do it. She pretty much said that her mama wanted to be a mom and she wanted something more. I said, ooh, sound like she don't really want to be bothered with her own damn kids. Well, Heavenly was discussing with Damon what happened at Contessa's house. And yes, she was actually emotionally disturbed with everything that transpired because she felt that Contessa was truly her friend. But like everybody keep telling Heavenly, if they're your friends, do not talk about them on social media. But now she's not reaping the benefits, but she reaping all the backlash of talking about her friends. But you could tell that she was actually upset that her and Contessa has fallen out because she said she really loved Contessa. Now Cecil and Simone have a Halloween skating party at a skating rink. And it was pretty cool. You know, it looked like the decorations was real nice. Toya and Eugene attempted at being Jay-Z and Beyonce. I said, ooh, that was an epic fail. Epic fail. And when it was time for them to go outside, when Anila and her husband showed up, did anybody see how Toya was walking? She had those shorts on, but Lord, them thighs was rubbing. She was walking like she was, like her toes was something was hurting her shoes. But Contessa lied to all the group and told them that she was out of town. Child, Scott bust her bubble and told everybody she was at home studying. He was dressed up as a boxer, so he looked a little believable. Now, Jackie and Curtis, they were the pirates. Qual was Wonder Woman. Now, old Carrie, she sticks out like a sore thumb. She was just a nurse. But yeah, she could have been left off the scene because she really didn't add nothing to the show. Now, the funny part to me, when Neela and her husband showed up, baby, in that 1999 U-Haul, and they had on matching movers uniforms, I think they put a lot of thought into their Halloween costume. And if it was contest, they should have won because they did that. And they were movers, and they said they were looking for Eugene and Toya because they had moved 3 times in one calendar year. I say, well, damn, they put all their business out there. Well, no, they didn't. Hell, Toya and her husband put it out there. Well, anyway, Eugene said that their attempt at having that particular costume was very juvenile. And I actually thought they had the best out of everybody because Simone was an angry rich bitch. I don't even know what that was that Cecil was doing. Heavenly and Damon was Cleopatra and a Pharaoh. Curtis and Jackie were pirates, and I'm trying to think who else. I said Cora was Wonder Woman. Everybody had on cute uniforms, not uniforms, I'm sorry, had on cute costumes, but I do believe that Anila and Curran should have won had that been a contest. Now, Eugene and Toya tried to make Curran and Anila feel bad. They kept saying, oh, so we're on your mind that much that y'all had to go get your names engraved on your uniforms. You kept getting your name engraved. Did you really? I'm like, shut up, Toya, because what you're really trying to say is you meant that they went and got it embroidered and not engraved on their costume. Well, Cecil and Curtis both said that they thought that the U-Haul idea was funny, funny, funny. Eugene said he didn't think it was funny. He tried to get all little air in his chest when he was upset. Eugene said that he and Curran, that they were husbands and they did not have a problem, but they had a problem now because he joined in on Anila's campaign against Toya. Eugene said that men don't do that. Eugene said that he was offended. Curran said this has been the life. This has been your life for the last several years. You moving in 3 moves in one calendar year. I really think that Eugene got all that and his chest because he mad at Toya because she probably the reason they really moving and not really mad at Anila's husband. But you know he was an easy target. Anila told Toya, hell, we not friends. Eugene said that Anila and Curran are crazy. He said that they were leaving. Of course, I say, ooh, there go Jay-Z and Beyonce on the run to a baby. I holla. Ooh, I thought that was so funny. So everyone seemed to be having a good time. Curran said that the party was dead on arrival. Anila said the party was dry as fuck. And let's see. Heavenly pulled Quad to the side. She told her how she was genuinely sorry for some of the things she said on her YouTube channel. And Quad said that she accepted her apology. But Quad said if Heavenly says anything else that offends her, she just gonna discontinue their friendship. And she said she wasn't apologizing to those other women because she meant every damn thing she said. Well, all of the guys went over to this place called Bad Axe Throwing. And there was a newbie there. His name was Dr. Martin. And they say that he's Audra's husband, who I'm assuming they're going to introduce her a little bit more throughout the season. Eugene was trying to recap what had happened at the Halloween party. And in walks Kerwin. Well, you know, everybody shake hands. And then the whole group gets cemetery quiet. Curran looks around like he just got caught having sex with the preacher's wife. That's how he was looking around like, what the hell is going on? Well, the Curtis come out and say, you know what, we were talking about you. And then that's when Eugene went on to tell him that he just didn't feel like that what him and Anila did was right. It really wasn't funny. Curran said, you know what? If the costumes made you and Toya upset, I apologize. I genuinely apologize, but I still think it was funny. And then you can see Eugene's face like, I can't believe this motherfucker still thinking it's funny after I told him how I felt. Well, that's how the episode ended. And we'll see how it's going to end up next week. It looked like they're going to start off where they ended today, where the guys were all together. But this G Butterfly, tell me what you think about this Halloween party in this entire episode. Drop down in the comments. If you are new to my channel, hi. Thank you for coming over. If you've been here before, hey, thanks for coming back and get in the comments. You know we'll talk about it. Now, if you're seeing me on Facebook, give me a thumbs up. If you are seeing me on TikTok, hey, TikTokers. But get in the comments and let me know what you think of this episode of Married to Medicine, and I'll talk to you later.